The Oscars are coming up in March, but what films and actors and actresses and directors will be big winners this year? Find out, because John and Nancy are still talking. All right, all the nominations for the Oscars hit yesterday. Mm-hmm. And there, of course, are a bunch of them, but everybody's always kind of interested in Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress, Best Actor. Those are kind of the big categories. And then the day before, all the Razzies came out. The Razzies, of course, they're announced the night before the Oscars, and they're the worst movie, plus the worst performances, and those are fun to check out as well. So what we're going to discuss today on the podcast are really who you're looking at to win these Oscars this year. And more importantly, what will they be wearing on the red carpet?
Overall, Oppenheimer leads all Oscar nominees. They got 13 nominations. Poor Things has 11. Barbie has 8. So that's going to be who's you're going to be seeing a lot of in the Oscar nominations. Now, we want to start with Big Picture or Best Picture. There's a lot. 10. Remember that used to be just 5, and now they've got 10 nominations.
Here's the thing. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. There are 10 on the list for Best Picture nominated, and really 2 are in the running.
How many have you seen?
4, I think. 4 or 5 of these.
I've seen 1.
Oh, yeah? That's it, huh?
Barbie.
All right.
Barbie's on the list.
Here's the list. American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall.
Barbie, The Holdovers.
Killers of the Flower Moon, which is the Scorsese film with Leonardo DiCaprio, and that's actually really, really good. Maestro, Oppenheimer.
Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest.
All right, for the Best Actor Award, Bradley Cooper is up for Maestro. Coleman Domingo is up for Rustin.
Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers, and Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer.
And then Jeffrey Wright rounds it out for American Fiction. And then for the Best Actress.
Annette Bening for Nyad, Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon. Sandra Huller from Anatomy of a Fall.
Maestro, Carey Mulligan is nominated, and Emma Stone for Poor Things.
Now, my question is, why were the Barbie actor and actresses not up for Best Actor and Actress? Because Ryan Gosling, he was the main star in that, and so was Margot Robbie.
But they call them supporting actors?
Yeah, because Best Supporting Actor, Ryan Gosling did get nominated, but Margot Robbie got snubbed.
I hate to admit it, but I have not seen Barbie, so I don't know why they didn't categorize them in Best Actor and Best Actress roles.
I didn't. America Ferrera did get a nomination for Barbie, but I'm outraged that Margot Robbie and America Ferrera actually said it really great. She goes, Margot is amazing. She goes, and she makes things look really easy. And when actors and actresses make things look really easy, it doesn't make it look like they're working that hard. That's what she said. And she's just, both Ryan and America were like, why we don't understand why she and director Greta Gerwig are not nominated.
Well, here's the
an
big
Oscar.
controversy that's just everywhere around the Oscar nominations since yesterday. So there are 10 films nominated for Best Picture. There are 5 nominations for Best Director, right? And Greta Gerwig did not get into that Best Director mode, even though one of the film that she directed is up for Best Picture. And I don't know if this matters to anybody, but that film grossed $1 billion with a B.
Yeah, $1.446 billion is how much Barbie generated. What? That has nothing to do with the female director?
Can't you buy your way into an Oscar for Best Director with $1 billion?
I think that's the patriarch.
Maybe
basically
so.
Talking.
They don't like a
there.
female director, really? You think that could be it?
I don't know why else. I was trying to articulate how brilliant Barbie was. If you haven't seen it, it might not be your cup of tea, but as you mentioned, it's like visionary. It's just so different.
Yeah.
And I just can't believe she's
Justine Treat for Anatomy of a Fail. I'm guessing that's a woman, Justin.
I'm thinking that's a woman, Justine.
But so she did make it into the list of best directors, but I don't think she's got a fighting chance in that list. But we'll see. We'll see. Those are the films that are going to be best. Those are the best films.
The best of the
the
best.
day before, they released the Golden Raspberry Award nominations. These are the films that are considered the worst of the year.
Okay.
And it's a pretty impressive list.
So we'll start with Worst Picture, The Exorcist, Believer, The Expendables 4, and you said that's Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone.
It's all the crew.
It's
Rutger Hauer, I think, is in that, and you know what I mean. And it's the same old bunch. Stallone in those, I think he's an expendable.
Yeah, I think so.
He ought to be. Meg 2, The Trench, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and the original Shazam film was really good.
Yeah,
actually,
it was good.
This one not so much. And then since the Milne family released the copyright to the Winnie the Pooh character, anybody can use Winnie the Pooh on anything now. It's public domain. And so, of course, what do you do with it? Do you make another delightful children's series?
No,
you make a horrible, violent, scary horror film called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and it gets nominated for Worst Movie of the Year.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on to Worst
I will also
Actor.
say, before we get to past the Worst Movie of the Year, any film that has The Exorcist in its title that is not The Exorcist, the original, is awful and will be forevermore.
Well, we're going to lead with that then. Russell Crowe is nominated for a Razzie for Worst Actor for The Pope's Exorcist.
See what I'm saying? That's correct. So is Vin Diesel for Fast X, but is he really acting?
I don't know. Now, I have a little issue with this one. Chris Evans in Ghosted. Ghosted was I would call it like a little romance movie, and it was fine. It was entertaining. It was not a Razzie. It was not worthy of a Razzie.
Nancy is the absolute queen of being a fan of middle-of-the-road romantic books and movies and television shows.
And Chris Evans is adorable in that movie.
Ding, 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 ding. At what point did he take his shirt off?
Can't remember.
Jason Statham for Meg 2, The Trench, and the legendary John Voight, Midnight Cowboy,
my goodness,
is nominated for a Worst Performance in Mercy.
All right, so Worst Actress. Now, this is, again, I've got an issue with this because we're going to start with Ghosted. Ana de Armas, who I was not familiar with her as an actress, but I thought she did a fine job in Ghosted.
At what point did she take her shirt off?
No, she didn't.
What?
Opposite Chris Evans, which we just... So, I don't know why people had such a problem with that, but I don't think it's deserving.
She left
of a
her shirt
Razzie.
on, that's why.
No.
Megan Fox is nominated for Worst Actress for Johnny and Clyde and Worst Title of a Movie. Selma Hayek.
Magic's Mike's Last Dance. I haven't seen it yet. Have you, John?
How many? Yeah. How many Magic Mike films are there now? Is it just 2 or are there 3?
I think
or is that 4?
I think that's, I don't know. There's more than 2 for sure.
However many of them there are too many of them. Jennifer Lopez nominated for Worst Actress in The Mother, and Dame Helen Mirren, who I believe is an Oscar winner.
Mm-hmm. Going the other way.
Gets Razzied for Shazam, Fury of the Gods. All right, now it's time for John and Nancy's winners/losers picks. Should we start with the Razzies or the Oscars?
Well, let's just start with the Razzies since
we're here. All right. Who do you think, what film will be Worst Picture of the Year, Nancy Flagg?
I'm going to say Shazam of the Gods.
Okay. I am going with The Expendables 4, and here's why. If you ever pay attention to the Golden Razzie Awards, the one thing that the Golden Razzies really, really, really want more than anything else is for one of the people that they rip on to show up at the awards, because then they get way more press. Oh. So if The Expendables becomes Worst Movie of the Year, you got a shot at Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Rutger Hauer all showing up or not to accept their Razzie, and that would be huge for them. So I'm going with The Expendables.
For Worst Actor, I'm going to go Russell Crowe, The Pope's Exorcist.
I have to concur.
Okay.
I have to concur simply because Oscar-winning actor in that role right there just means it's Razzie material.
And then I'm going to go for Worst Actress, Megan Fox for Johnny and Clyde. And Megan Fox may be a very nice person. I've never been a fan of her acting.
All right.
So I'm just
Selma Hayek, I'm going to say, gets Worst Actress. And again, I believe she's either an Oscar winner or has at least been nominated for an Oscar in her career. And she actually read the script and accepted a role in a Magic Mike movie.
Okay.
So she's deserving. All right, over to the Oscars now. Best Picture, Nancy Flagg.
Well, I want Barbie to win, but I don't think it will. I think it'll be Oppenheimer.
I agree with you. If Oppenheimer does not win Best Picture, I will eat my shorts. I'm just telling you that right now.
All right, let me write that down.
It is all across the board going to be the number one movie this time around for winning the Oscars.
Okay, and then what about Best Actor.
Best Actor this year, I'm going to go with the dark horse, and I'm going to say it will be Paul Giamatti for his performance in The Holdovers, which was excellent. I think the favorite is going to be probably, I don't know, it's Cillian Murphy. I think for Oppenheimer, he's the favorite, but I'm going with Paul Giamatti.
Do you remember what The Holdovers is about?
I have not seen that film other than just clips from it, so I don't know what the whole story is.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with Paul Giamatti, too, because I love Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, he's great.
I think he's a brilliant actor.
No doubt about it.
Okay, so Best Actress.
Best Actress, I will say it's between the two Stones. It'll be Lily Gladstone or Emma Stone. One of the two. You could probably flip a coin. I will say Emma Gladstone will win. Or Lily Gladstone will win because she's new. And she brings a new energy to the thing.
See, and I don't know anything about these movies. I haven't seen any of it. I'm going to go Annette Bening for Naiad.
Gutsy move. All right. Then on the next, John and Nancy are still talking.
Wait.
What?
I know we don't usually do this, but I think we have to do Best Supporting Actor and Actress because of the snubs. Do you think Ryan Gosling? I think Ryan Gosling will win Best Supporting Actor. He has to.
I don't believe that. I think I know to base this on just again some of the stuff that I saw. Robert De Niro comes strong in Killers of the Flower Moon, and I know De Niro is a old school guy, but his performance is kind of refreshing, and I'm going to go with De Niro.
Okay, all right, and that's where we can end since Margot was not.
Since your pick isn't in the lineup, so you're not getting it.
Forget it. Okay, right. So who'd you pick for Best Actress again? Oh, Lily Gladstone.
Yeah, Lily Gladstone. Okay. And Emily Blunt will win for Oppenheimer because everybody's going to win for Oppenheimer. It's going to be an Oppenheimer night.
Okay.
At the Oscars. You're Oscars right. On March 10th, Razzies on March 9th. And we will have the follow-up to this coming up with all of my correct picks and all of Nancy's incorrect picks when we talk again. Because if you keep listening,
we'll keep talking.
See you next time.
Bye.
Let's go to the movies.